Share this video. I'm about to go in. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, baby. Let me tell you something tonight, baby. I need everybody to hit that like button tonight, baby. I need you to hit that like button right now. If you're rocking with Nino Brown, I need you to hit that like button. I need you to share. This video, baby, is going down tonight, baby. I need you to share this video tonight, baby. It's going down, baby. Let me tell you something. We all go through trauma and drama. We all go through pleasure and pain. We all been damaged. We all been ridiculed. We all had things placed against us where we feel like we couldn't get it up off us, baby. But I want you to understand something. I want you to understand why you've been given these kind of things you're going through where it feel like it's more than you. It's going to require more than you. God got to keep you in gear. God got to keep you in gear. He got to put you in rough conditions so you can always draw back to Him. God want to feel needed. God want to feel loved. So He got to put you in places of adversity where you draw back to Him. It's a lot of people that feel like they bigger than God. It's a lot of people you look at and you say they bigger than God because they seem to have more money than you. Let me tell you something about God. The Alpha, the Omega, the beginning and the end. Boy, let me tell you something. God will put something on your ass where you ain't got no kind of choice or any kind of opportunity but to go to Him and ask Him for forgiveness and coverings, baby. When God say, I place my wrath in your life, it's a wrap for your life, baby, till you go back to Him. Let me tell you about the God I serve. Let me tell you how special God is and how much He done rewarded you. I want you, when you finish getting off this video right here, I want you to go grab your keys to your car. And I want you to hit the alarm button. I want you to hit the button. Go. And if you hear a response back when you press a button and give it a command to open the door or close the door, I want you to understand something. Jesus walked everywhere. Jesus never had a car. Here it is, you got a brand new goddamn Toyota Corolla. Here it is, you got a brand new Toyota Camry. Here it is, you got a brand new Nissan Altima. Here it is, baby, you got you a brand new Dodge Durango, baby. The Django. Here it is, you got all that shit, right? God ain't never have a car. God ain't never had no car. But here it is, you on a free ride from Jesus. God walked everywhere. Jesus walked through it in the sun. God walked that night. Jesus walked that night. He ain't never had a car. He ain't never had nobody to ride with. None of that shit. But here it is, you want a free ride. Here it is, you want a free ride. Here it is, you can't provide what you require. Jesus never had a car. Jesus walked everywhere He went. Moses ain't never have a car. Moses walked everywhere he went. But you want a free ride. You want something for nothing. You don't want to sacrifice. You don't want to sweat. You don't want to put no blood in. You're scared to shed a tear. You don't want to work for the shit that you say you want to get in life. Let me tell you something, baby. It's going to be hard. You think Jesus ain't get fed up when He was leading them hard-headed ass people He was leading? And see, I'm going to tell you something. Jesus walked with His enemies. He walked with Judas. Judas ran with Jesus. And He crucified him, got him crucified. Let me tell you something. Be careful who you ride with. And be careful who you riding for. Because the enemy is not somebody you don't know. It's somebody that you got close, baby. Judas ran with Jesus. Judas ran. Judas ran. Judas ran with Jesus, baby. Be careful who you walking with. Be careful who you attached to. Be careful who you next to. Be careful of the people that want something for nothing. Be careful for the people that don't want to struggle with you. Be careful with them people that don't want to hustle with you. Be careful with them people that wasn't there when you was hustling and now you're balling and now they can't stop calling, baby. Be careful with them people. Come and tell you something. Judas once ran with Jesus. Be careful who you kiss. Judas kissed Jesus. Be careful who you hug. Judas hugged Jesus. Judas was a hater and he was close to Jesus. Be careful. All the people that walk with Jesus, right? They want something for nothing. They ain't never did nothing. They ain't never turned water into wine to keep the party going. They ain't never provide bread, milk, water. They ain't never provide cattle, but they all wanted something from Jesus. Let me tell you something, baby. You want something for nothing. You don't want to struggle aside. I see them super chat. Thank you so much for that. I see that support. I see y'all hit that like button. Hit that goddamn like button right now. Hit that like button, baby. Hit that like button right now if you can. Donate to the channel. It's all love. If you can't, hit the like button. That's for free. Likes are for free. You ain't gotta like me, but don't shoot the messenger, baby. Get the message. Don't worry about the messenger, baby. Don't worry about my appearance. Go past that, because God talking through me. Watch this. You want something for nothing. You don't want to sweat. You don't want to work. You don't want to get out here and sacrifice. You don't want to be disciplined so you can win. See, I want to teach you something about God. See, a lot of y'all don't know about these parables that's in the Bible. You're so soft. You're so weak. When every Bible story that's in the Bible represents strength. God don't want you to be weak. God don't want you to sit around and depend on him. He wants you to be strong, baby. Because you were born leader. You was born to lead the people in your family. You were born to change that situation. You were born to change it, baby. But you got to be strong to be alone, baby. You are a king, baby. King B, you a king. Chaz Ford, you a king. 323, you a king. Who that is on there? James, you a king. James, Julian, Ben, you a king, dog. Maurice, you a king. I see you on here. Sam, you a king. I see you on here. Fofo, I see you on here. You a king, dog. Lavonda, you a queen. Sharisha, you a queen, baby. Mel Rose, you a queen. Monica, you a queen. Smiley, you a queen. Everybody on here watching, you a queen, baby. But you got to walk like one. And you got to talk like one. And you got to mean what you say. Because that's your God-like ability. And don't just say things that you ain't did yet. Do what you say you gonna do. You want something from nothing. You don't want to sacrifice. You don't want to put in on this shit, Craig. Put in on it, baby. Jesus helped so many people. Jesus helped so many people. But who helped Jesus? Who helped Jesus when he needed help? He had to go to his Father. But everybody looked at him as the Father. Jesus ain't expect sympathy from nobody. He was healing, helping, curing, and feeding everybody. He started looking at his disciples and say, how long must I be with you before you learn to do what I do? It's so many people around you that just can't seem to learn what you do. They don't understand how you do what you do, and they can't get a grasp on it, baby. But I want to tell you something. Even Jesus got fed up with him helping everybody. And nobody helped Jesus. And you around here wanting sympathy and empathy in your situation. Ain't nobody got sympathy for you. Stop expecting sympathy. Stop expecting people to care about what you're going through. They don't care. They ain't got no sympathy, baby. You gonna have to deal with it just like Jesus dealt with his situation. A lot of y'all facing trauma. A lot of y'all facing drama. You got to deal with it, baby. A past is just a lesson and not a life sentence. You gonna have to deal with it. It happened, it's gone, it's time to move on, baby. Stop expecting sympathy from people. Stop expecting that net to be up under there when it's time for you to jump up off the ledge. Get up off that ledge and jump, baby. Get up off that ledge and jump, baby. Let me know if you're ready. You're ready to jump or what, baby? Let me know in the comments right now if you're ready. Type ready right now if you're ready to jump. Let me know if you jump right. Let me know if you're ready to jump right now. Let me feel like a goddamn worm in this break. Let me know if you're ready to jump right now, baby. You feel like a little baby worm in here. It look like my goddamn assistant trying to kill me in this bed. Let me know if you're ready to jump off the ledge right now. Or do you expect that net to be up under you when you jump up off the ledge right now? Stop expecting expectations from others and put more expectations on yourself. You got too much expectations on others. You got a lot of goddamn faith and belief in others, but you ain't got no faith and belief in yourself. It's time to stop that and change that, baby. Let me know if you're ready to believe in yourself. Let me know if you're ready to be held accountable. Let me know if you're ready to be responsible. But you're going to sit here and blame somebody else this year about why you ain't supposed to be where you supposed to be. Let me tell you something, boy. Let me tell you something, girl. Let me tell you something, king. Let me tell you something, queen. God placed it on you because you got it in you to bury it and go through that shit, baby. You got a bear inside you, baby. And you better bear hug that situation until it cook and crumble, baby. This video, baby. Increase the responsibility on yourself and stop expecting help from others. When we kids, we depend on our mama. When we kids, we depend on our daddy. But not somebody depending on you and they calling you daddy. Somebody depending on you, they calling you mama. Increase your peace by increasing your responsibility on yourself. Jesus was an independent. Jesus was independent, baby. But how many dependents that Jesus had on him? Jesus had many dependents, but he was independent. He only depended on his Father. Jesus was independent, but he had many dependents. But who can Jesus depend on? Who could Jesus turn to when it was time and when he felt like he was down, baby? Who could Jesus turn to? He was just like you. Sometimes you gotta look around when you always there helping people pay for their bills. How many people there for you? When you always giving people a place to stay at, when you give people a couch to lay on, when you give people a floor to lay on and a pallet, if you lost everything, who there for you? Jesus was independent. But so many depended on him. But if he needed that dependency, who could he depend on? Question of the day. You a single parent. Them kids in there depending on you to eat. Them kids in there depending on you to provide the lights to come on. Them kids in there depending on you to keep the air circulating. Them kids depend on you when goddamn Satan come in there. They depend on you to shelter them. But when you need somebody, who can you depend on? Them kids depend on you. What you gonna do? Them kids in there depend on you. What you gonna do? Look, mama, you got a man in there right now. You got a man in there right now. I'm talking about right now. I'm talking about right now. You got a man in there right now that don't do nothing for your ass. All he want to do is play video games all goddamn day. He don't do nothing but take your car when you go to work and go see Big Booty Thais. That's all he do every day when you at work. He take your goddamn car. He'll bring you no lunch. Have you out there waiting every goddamn time and you get off. He got you waiting outside because he still finishing up with Big Booty Bonquist. What you gonna do, baby? You gonna keep sitting there putting up with that? How can you deal with somebody that depend on you, but you couldn't depend on them if it came down to it? You can do bad by your goddamn self, baby. You can do bad by your goddamn self, baby. Then you got that woman in there, little daddy, that goddamn just want to sit around and go live all day. She don't want to do nothing. She want to go in there and do her makeup and get fresh. This bitch don't pay for nothing. She don't pay for nothing. She don't want to cook nothing. She don't want to rub your feet for nothing. She don't want to help you with nothing. She don't want to take care of nothing. Them kids in there, daddy. She don't even want to go in there and help me. Trust what I'm saying, baby. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You got that woman in there depending on you. What you gonna do, baby? Let me tell you something. If Jesus would have stopped breaking bread and providing a drink for people, who would have fed Jesus and gave him something to drink? It's so many people around you that depend on the things that you do. There's so many people around you that depend on the bread that you bring and the bread that you break. You out there breaking the bread. They fell in love with the hand instead of the heart. There's so many people that just come around you because they got something getting something off you. It's so many people that you hang around that just using you. When materials were made to be used and people was made to be loved, they loving materials and using people. How many people would have fed Jesus in his crew? He rode with 12. That automatically make him 13. He had 12 people and he could depend on none of them. And he rode with them every day, just like you be around these niggas every day. You hang around these no good, nothing ass niggas every day that don't bring nothing to the goddamn table anyway. But you call yourself being real and hanging with them niggas, and you been hanging with them since you was mate. Since you was last mate. And you let these niggas get up inside your JJ. And they ain't got no goddamn bread to break or pay for a little goddamn little bam and that need some goddamn clothes and shoes to day. But you sleep around with day and Craig them. And they ain't asking you if the kids eat. They only asking you if they sleep so they can come around there and beat your ass. Who would have fed Jesus? Who would have fed Jesus? If Jesus didn't do the miracles that he did, if he didn't perform the miracles that he did, who would have believed in Jesus? If Jesus ain't performed the miracles and turned this water into wine and help people and heal people's spine, who would have believed in Jesus? Let me tell you something. Right now, you trying to become something that you can't even see you about to become. And everybody just feel like you ain't going to become nothing. But when they see little small spurts of success, or they see you get next to people that can help you become your best, now they want to believe in you. Who would have believed in you if you wouldn't have met them people that you just ran into? Who will be around you right now if you ain't had no goddamn job? Who will be around your house right now if you ain't had a house? Who will invite you to theirs? Sometimes you gotta ask yourself, do they mess with me because I'm beneficial, or do they mess with me because I've been official? It's a difference. I'm gonna say that again. Do people really rock with you because you beneficial, or do they rock with you because you've been official, you've been real, you've been solid? If Jesus wasn't performing the miracles, how many people would have followed and believed in Jesus? Question of the day. Let me tell you something. This is all Jesus did. And you can compare yourself to Jesus because we made in this image. Jesus fed people. Jesus prayed for people. Jesus healed the people. But yet, they hated on Jesus, a man without sin. How many people you feed? How many people that can't see Jesus, a man without sin? How many people you feed? How many people that can't stand your ass that you put in a prayer? People will have your name in every kind of story besides a prayer. They got your name in everything inside of a prayer, except beside a prayer. How many people that you done prayed for, You done fed, you done healed. These people were sick and you gave them an aspirin and healed that goddamn headache, but yet these people praying against you. Jesus ain't do nothing but fed people, prayed for people, and healed the people, but yet they hated on Jesus, a man without sin. What you think they gonna do to you? You ain't did nothing to nobody. You ain't did nothing to nobody. You ain't tried to hurt nobody. You ain't tried to stop nobody's money. You ain't trying to do nothing to your baby mama. Yeah, it ain't worked out, but this mother can't stand your ass. You ain't did nothing to your baby daddy, but for some reason, this man trying to mess up your new relationship. You ain't did nothing to the people that you grew up around, your sister, your brother. You ain't did nothing to your next door neighbor. For some reason, they can't stand to see you win, baby. You know why? Do you know why? They hated on Jesus, so who am I? You ain't did nothing to nobody, but yet they can't stand to see you win. They can't seem to clap that when you win because for some reason they didn't want it to be you. They didn't want it to be you, Taisha. They didn't want it to be you, Jessica. They didn't want it to be you, 323. They didn't want it to be you, Chance. Jonte, they didn't want it to be you, Jonte. Dante, they ain't want it to be you. James, Julian, Van, they ain't want it to be you, dog. Julius, they didn't want it to be you. They didn't want it to be you. They were trying to do everything they can to let this other person win, but for some reason they didn't have the gift that you got, and God uplifted that gift inside you to outshine these people that was around you, baby. And they can't stand your ass for it. But you ain't did nothing to nobody. Let me tell you something. I want you to understand something. Every level you go up, you're going to have to knock another level down. And what that means is, right now, you the best that you could be on this level you own. But when you cross a level, you go immediately on level 20 to level 10, back to level 1 on level 21. So you'll go goddamn grades 1 through 12, you'll go through high school and you got down A's and B's. But when you get to college, it requires a different level. And it's going to get harder. It's going to get harder, baby. It's going to require a different version of you, baby. Your marriage going to cross different barriers that you never thought you would cross, and it's going to require a different version of you being a wife. Your marriage finna cross different barriers financially, and it's going to require a different version of you being a husband. Your kids going to become trying to find themselves at the age of 14 and 13 like mine is, where they draw back from you and they draw closer to the friends around them, and you going to have to figure out how to deal with that. It's going to require a different version of a daddy in you, or a different kind of mama in you. What you gonna do, baby? Here's what I advise you to do. A lot of us have addictions. A lot of us have goddamn distractions. I need y'all to share this video, and it's very important to hit that share, hit that like button, or comment 1111 in the comments right now if you ever dealt with an addiction. If you ever dealt with a problem that you couldn't resist, or a man that you couldn't get rid of. For some reason, this woman had a hold on you. I hear you hit that like button right now, or hit that share button, or hit that 1111, or comment, I'm ready right now if you're ready to change these addictions. If you got somebody in your life right now that you can't draw back from, but you know they don't mean you no good, I'm finna help you with that. If you dealing with addictions to gambling right now, I want to help you with that. If you dealing with addictions to drugs right now, I want to help you with that. If you got an addiction to men or addiction to women, I want to help you with that. What I first want to tell you to do is, because you becoming a different level of yourself, and the money finna get bigger. You finna walk into doors of prosperity. You finna walk into doors of blessings. You finna walk into doors of lessons. God finna bring you some kind of things that you never thought you would maintain. And it's gonna take a different level of you, a version of you, to maintain what God finna bring. But let me tell you something. Do your part and watch God do his. It's time for you to change. And it's going to be uncomfortable changing, because change is it puts you in a difficult space, and it puts you in a difficult place, because as you change it, you becoming, and you ain't the person you used to be, and you ain't got the comfort zone that you used to have around you. So it becomes uncommon and unfamiliar, and a lot of people can't deal with change, and that's why they do the same old thing. But becoming a different version of yourself, you got to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, baby. I got to be comfortable with being outside them streets. I used to be in them streets every night like an alley cat, baby. I used to be in them women like a dog at night. Roo, roo, roo. I was just like that, baby. But I had to change in order to level up and get you the game. You got to change, baby. And you got to accept the change. Even when people around you don't want to accept the change in you, you got to accept the change, baby. You got to do your part and watch God do his. Let me tell you something. All them addictions you got in your life, whether it's women, drugs, or anything you got going on in your life that is a distraction, you got to conquer that addiction. In order to conquer that addiction that you got in your life, you got to gain enough strength. You got to gain enough wisdom. And you got to gain power. Enough power to walk away from that stuff, man. You got to wake up one day like them Jews told them people, them Germans, never again. And it never happened again. Like black people told them goddamn slave owners, never again. And slavery to this day never happened again in the U.S. Because I see it still going on in places like Libya and other places like that. But let me tell you something. In the U.S., slavery is impossible. Because I'm going to tell you why. They depend on us. So once we woke up one day and say never again, it never happened again. Harriet Tubman had to wake up one day and say, never again. I'm finna let my people go. I'm finna free my people. When you wake up one day and you say, I'm tired, like Martin Luther King was tired of black and white. White people felt like they were better than black people just because of a color of a skin. But let me tell you something, baby. We built this motherfucker. This was built on our back. Now, I ain't with the black and white stuff, but I do know one thing. If you mentally feel that a man is beneath you due to the fact of his skin color, something wrong with you mentally. Because you a goddamn fool. Jesus was a black man. Hair like wool and feet like brass, baby. Look at my ashy ass feet. Hair like wool and feet like brass. Look at my goddamn feet, baby. Hair like wool now. You see all that hair? And feet like brass, baby. Kiss my ass. Jesus was a black man, baby. Let me tell you something. In order to conquer your addictions, you got to gain enough strength, enough wisdom, and enough power first. And I'm going to tell you something about the human mind, well, at least my human mind. My mind is so strong that if I wake up one day and make my mind up to do something, I'm going to do that what I said I was going to do, or I'm going to die. You got to make your mind up to the point where if I say that I'm not gambling no more, it don't matter if my homeboy called me and I'm bored in the house. Bruh, I don't gamble no more, bruh. You know not to call me with that. I told you now, bruh. If you call me again, I'm going to block your motherfucking number. That's how you got to talk to people when you trying to break a habit. You got to let them know not to play with you no more. My mind's so strong. If I say I'm going to work out, I'm going to lose 20 pounds, I'm going to wake up every day and say, you fat motherfucker, get your fat ass in the gym. You got to make your mind up. Just like when the doctor come tell you, you got high blood pressure or you got diabetes or something like that. And they make you feel like if you don't work out, you gonna die. You got to treat life like that. You got to do it or die. My mind's so strong. A bitch with a fat ass could walk by me. My mind's so strong, I won't even look at her. Because I know you ain't nothing but problems. I know you ain't nothing but problems, baby. I know what I got, but I don't know what I'm going to get. Trust what I'm saying, baby. You got to have a strong mind out here. Where it's so strong that no matter what come around you or what come against you, your mind's so strong that you don't even see that shit no more like you used to. You got to develop your mind, baby. You gotta conquer. Another guy, look at this shit. That's what my assistant gonna give me. You see that? I'm finna find your ass. I told you to go pick the grapes out the backyard, the best one. You gonna come bring me the shit with the black shit on it. Just stay right there, write them names down that super chat that's doing, look. That's all I need from you. I'm gonna holler at you out the week. We got to have a meeting, baby. A big meeting. Now let me tell you something. What you gotta understand is you gotta make your mind so strong. And the way you make your mind strong is by developing strength in the mind. Just like you develop strength in the body by resistance. When you go lift weights, you're testing your arms, you're testing your legs, you're testing your abs, you're testing your chest. And that test, what happens is it breaks down the muscle and it repairs it bigger and stronger and faster. And it makes it more resilient, so the next time you go through that situation of pushing and pulling and all that, your body is resistant to the fact that it could take more pain. And that's how a man gets stronger. That's how your bench press get bigger. Because you're able to endure the pain. You're able to endure the stress, the mental stress. And let me tell you something, baby. You got to have your mind so strong that if you make it up, you gonna do it or you gonna die. See, I want to teach you something about conquering stuff. I got a friend of mine on here that all he do, he love to smoke Black and Miles every day. That's all he like to do. And I tell him, I say, bro, you smoke Black and Miles in your house. You smoke Black and Miles in your car. I say, baby, if you meet a woman that don't smoke, that can't stand smoke, and you love this woman or like this woman, and she start to look at you different, what you gonna do? If you can't conquer this Black and Miles, how you gonna conquer the enemy? Because you gonna lose her due to the fact that you couldn't conquer. Conquer. If you can't conquer that piece of cake that you like to eat, that's making you fat and giving you diabetes and all that sugar and shit like that, how you gonna conquer your enemy? The enemy bigger than the piece of cake. If you can't conquer your habit, how you gonna conquer the enemy, baby? Conquer comes from discipline. Discipline is mental suppression. You gotta mentally suppress your mind in order to find the strength to conquer these things that got you confined. We are all controlled or addicted to something. I ain't gonna act like I'm not. We all addicted to something. But make sure that something got something to do with learning, physical strength, heart rate, and the rate you make your money, baby. We all addicted to something. Be addicted to hustling. And I'm talking about legal hustling. I'm talking about getting out there. Be addicted to knowledge. I'm talking about deeper than the knowledge from college. I'm talking about street knowledge. Start learning shit. Because once you learn something, you can't unlearn it no more. Once you learn it one time, you can never unlearn it. Make sure that you are controlled and addicted to something that's constructive and not destructive. Break that habit, baby. So if that hustle that you got is an addiction that you got, that's good. But if that addiction that you got is addicted to money, that's bad. See, I'm going to tell you something again. That hustle that you got, that drive you got, that passion you got to hustle, that's a good thing. But if that addiction is money, if you're addicted to money, that's bad. Because the love of money is evil. To love money is evil. See, there's a difference between liking love and wants and needs. You got to understand that the love of money means you will go out there and sell your body for that money. The love of money will have you selling your own auntie and uncle dope just to get some money. The love of money, the greed of money, not feeling like you got enough of money, will cause you in a lot of trouble, baby. Pain and suffering. Because sometimes that money be connected to a trap that you can't see, and it's a rope controlled by a puppet master. And you sitting there nibbling like Pac-Man. And you nibble on the wrong bait. And you wind up in the mouth of a snake. Because one thing about the enemy will make the frog fat so the snake will come eat the frog. Trust what I'm saying, baby. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. The love of money is evil. It's okay to be addicted to having things, but we can't take none of this shit with us anyway. So please don't do anything for money. Please don't do anything for money. Because there's a big difference between liking and loving and wanting and needing. When you love something or someone, there's a level of passion. There's a level of tenacity behind you when you love somebody. There's nothing you won't do for that person when you love that person. When you like somebody, you like their company, you like to be around them. But it's deeper when you love your kids. You love your mama. You love things that can't be replaced. But you like to get paid from your job, but you don't like your job. See what I'm saying? Because when you like something or someone, there's a limit to what you'll do for that person. When you like something or someone, you got a limit. It's like a credit card. See, a debit card don't got no limit. The only limit is what you got up in it. But a credit card got a limit because them credit people like you to keep paying them every month. They like you, and the more they get to falling and liking with your ass, the more they give you to spend so you can pay back. So they got boundaries set up because they like the fact that you residually paying them every month. But they don't love you. So I want to tell you something, baby. Please be advised, when you love something, when you love to gamble, when you love to do drugs, when you love to mess with different women, when you love something or somebody, baby, I want you to understand one goddamn thing, baby. You can like and love it all you want, baby. But you got to have boundaries. You got to be disciplined to win. Because when you love, you can like, so I'm going to give you an example, right? You go on a boat, they gambling at the damn casino on the boat, and you just go there and put up $25, say, if I hit, I hit, I don't, I hit. You just having fun. You like to have fun with whoever you with. But when you love the gamble, when you waking up every day in the casino, your job, when you love doing drugs, I can see if you hit the blunt here and there, it's all good. Everybody hit the goddamn blunt here and there. But when you love, where the weed at, bro? Where the weed at, bro? Bro, I need the weed, bro. When you love them drugs, that's a problem. When you love to mess with different women, I can see if you like women, you ain't no bocce boy, you ain't none of that. But I'm gonna tell you something. When you love to mess with where the hoes at, bro, the hoes ain't in, I ain't coming. If you ain't overlooking them hoes and trying to chase your goals, you still on little boy shit. You still on little boy time. When you love different women, baby, that's an addiction. And one thing about that addiction is this: it always leads to destruction. Addiction leads to destruction. When you love, it leads to destruction. Because when you like, you got a limit on that, baby. You got a boundary on that. But when you love, shout, there's an addiction on that. See, I'm going to tell you something, right? The only way you could ever conquer a bad habit is to replace that bad habit with a good one. The only way you can conquer a bad habit is to replace that bad habit with a good habit. If you love to gamble, replace those long hours that you go to the casino and gamble with a side hustle or a side job. Because you guaranteed to get paid every goddamn week or two. But you ain't guaranteed of the money you gonna make. And I'm gonna tell you something, like I told you, they'll make the frog fat for the snake to eat the frog. Casino don't care about giving you no $100, $500 and all that. They'll make you fat just so you can come back with that fat paycheck and gamble all that. So now they done gave you $500. You went, oh, I made $500. Now you advertise, you free advertise. Girl, I went to the casino and I made $500. Now you advertise in the casino and how much money you made, right? But here it is. You and your homegirl get together. We gonna go to the Friday night. We finna hit the casino. And you coming there with your rent money. And you coming there with your nail money or your kids' school money and shit like that, right? And guess what? You gamble that, you put that on the table, and now you're losing. Now they got you going back to the ATM. Now you're losing. Now you done lost the $500 they gave you 10 times. You done lost $5,000. That's how that works. That's an addiction. Learn to replace them bad habits with good habits. Learn to replace that gambling with a job. All them hours you spend in the casino, take your ass to somebody's job and get for show cash, baby. Or if you don't like working with nobody, go get you a side hustle that you can sit up and play with. Because, baby, let me tell you something. Them games, them people built that place that you go to called a casino. That shit built off loser, baby. You will never hit them for their money. You will never walk away with that money. That's why they pay $500 million a year to the goddamn government to keep gambling in position. And if you know, I'm going to teach y'all something about gambling. If you're a sports watcher, if you watch sports, do you notice that they advertise gambling more than ever now? Pre-pandemic, 2 years ago, they never advertised gambling like they doing. Now, they advertising over and under. Now they advertising bet on Tom Brady, bet on it. You ain't never seen that in the history of mankind where they advertise gambling. That was always a secret thing that you had to find. And it was normally at the casino. Sports books are on your phone now. And you know what that means? That means they leading you to addictions. They already pushing you to go get that thing. You know that thing, right, that you put in your arm and all that, the booster and all that? They already tell you go get that. So now they want you on drugs, and then they want you to gamble. Something wrong with that. And I'm going to teach you something about gambling. You notice how many upsets it's been in the past couple games where you thought teams were supposed to win and now they ain't winning? See, I'm going to teach you something, baby. You got to watch stuff like that. Because everybody in on it, baby. That's all I'm going to tell you. They ain't finna kill me. Them folk ain't finna kill me because I already know the mafia run that shit. They ain't finna kill me. I ain't going to give up all your soft, Ma. But I'm going to tell you this to my people. Gambling ain't for you, dog. Stop gambling. If you love to gamble, find you something else to do and find you somebody to play with. Let me tell you something else. If you love to mess with different women, what you need to do is spend time with yourself so you can better yourself. Better yourself so you could get a woman of quality over the quantity of women out here that you're dealing with. You dealing with a bunch of bonquishas. You dealing with a bunch of Jada Pickens that ain't hitting no shit, that's looking for Tupac. They ain't looking for Will Smith. You dealing with a bunch of them. What you need to do is spend time by your goddamn self so you can meet an Oprah. Trust what I'm saying now? So you can meet a Michelle Obama. So you could be somebody like your mama. How your daddy stayed there all them goddamn years and he cried all them goddamn tears. You need to meet a woman of quality. Not all these women of quantity. And then if you like to mess with women, what you need to do is take your little fat ass to the gym. Take your ass to the gym and drop you some goddamn weight. Take your fat ass to the gym and drop you some weight because your ass is big. You spilling over on them sides, your obliques spreading out. Can't even fit in the goddamn dough no more. They need to spread out the dough. Take your fat ass to the gym. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You're fat. I'm fat too, but I acknowledge that. You in denial, you're talking about, man, I just gained a little weight. You can't even fit in your shirt no more. That shit look like your son's shirt, dog. Take your fat ass to the gym. And then when you leave the gym, take your ass to the library so you can read a book or two so you can sharpen your goddamn mind. And then when you leave the goddamn library, because you done got smart, go work on somebody's job or do Uber Eats or DoorDash and goddamn straighten your goddamn bank account. Strengthen your bank account where you get some goddamn money. Work on your body, work on your mind, and work on your goddamn money. That's what you do since you love women. Because I'm going to tell you something. She ain't going to stay with you if you ain't got nothing to stay with. She ain't going to hold on to you if you ain't got nothing to hold on to. A woman wants success. A woman wants somebody that's promising, not somebody that makes false promises. Get your shit together, Craig. Thank y'all so much for that super chat. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you so much, sis. I appreciate that. Shout out to Lavonda Rainey on here. Shout out to King Sam on here. Shout out to everybody on here showing love. I see you. Hit that like button. Let me tell you something. When you growing, grow yourself internally so the people that don't qualify can't even reach you. The higher you lift yourself up, the more the people that don't qualify for your life can't reach you. Boost yourself internally. Grow yourself internally so that the people that don't qualify can't even reach you. They don't know where to start to reach you at. Because you better than that. You bigger than that. You better than that, what you used to be. So I'm going to tell you something. It's going to be some times when you're used to doing certain things at times, now you're going to stop doing that. What's going to happen is the bad habits that you have will attack your emotions. See, this is when it get tricky. The bad habits that you had going to attack your emotions when you feel weak. When you feel weak, you're going to start to get a drawback. Like a fiend or somebody that do heroin or cocaine or any kind of drug. When they're in jail, they go to shaking and itching. You know why? Because they trying to draw back. And that's when you got to draw back, baby. That's when you got to draw back, baby. You can't go get that dope. You can't go get that goddamn smoke. You can't go get them hoes. You can't go to the casino. You got to draw back, baby. When you feel weak, you seek the urge to draw back. But that's when you got to step back and get a hold on that and show some discipline and appreciation and love yourself. The only cure for that is to find something that you love more than yourself. You got kids. You got kids and you got a wife. You got kids and you got a wife and they depending on you. So every time you feel like drawing back, think about your kids. Every time you feel like drawing back, think about your wife. Think about your husband. You feel like cheating on your wife, think about losing your wife and your kids and the place you stay in and you've been paying rent in the whole goddamn time. All because one simple mistake that you made with your mind. Draw back. Fall back when the drawback happens. So I'm going to tell you something. Knowing that you can't gamble no more, and you start to draw back, but you got to think about when you can't gamble no more, you know that your kids will go broke. Your kids won't have no food. You will go broke. Your woman will hit the door. So you got to think like that, well, I can't gamble no more. Because I know the bigger sacrifice is I'm going to lose my kids. Department of Children and Family coming to get my kids because I can't feed my kids. I can't gamble no more, baby. I can't gamble no more, baby. You got to know how to walk away. Knowing that if you do drugs, you might have a heart attack and die. Or you might have some kind of brain aneurysm where your brain is shut down. Or your body is shut down. You got to think about that when you feel like drawing back. Think past tense before you get into shit. Think memory or nightmare before you get into shit. Always think about if this going to be a memory that I always want to remember or a nightmare that I never can't forget. Trust what I'm saying now. Memory or nightmare. Knowing that you can't gamble no more because your kids gonna starve or you gonna go broke. Knowing that you can't go to strip clubs no more because you gonna lose your wife if she catch you up in that motherfucker. Knowing you can't go to strip clubs no more because you can't control your wallet and you don't know when to stop it. Knowing that you can't do drugs no more because you're gonna have a heart attack or a mental goddamn breakdown. And you can't die because your kids need you. That shit'll make you walk away from the things that you never thought you ain't had the strength to walk away from. You never thought you had the strength to escape the things that got a hold on you. The enemy got a hold on you, baby. See, one thing about that enemy ain't gonna bother you when you're in a life of sin. When you out here doing his will, he ain't gonna bother you. The enemy only will bother you when he detect that you trying to get out of a life of sin. When you trying to escape, he gonna test you. He gonna test you when you trying to escape, baby. And when you pass the test, God gonna bless you, baby. And see, you gotta get so strong mentally that you could go around that thing that once controlled you. You could go around them people that once had a hold on you. You could go around them women that you once couldn't say no to. And that shit don't even bother you. Because you think about your kids. You think about you more than you think about them. It's funny how we say we love ourselves so much, but we care about what other people think about us so much more than what we care about ourselves. When you get ahead in life, the enemy gonna test you for dear life, baby. And you gotta become so strong mentally that it don't matter what they bring up against you. It don't matter who they bring around you. It don't matter how good she look. It don't matter how fat her ass is or none of that. Because you know what it's going to lead to. A nightmare, child support, alimony, divorce court, bad humiliation, embarrassment. Now everybody at your family is saying, damn, another man? You just had a man. Damn, another woman? You just had a woman. Embarrassment. Don't embarrass God, though. The enemy gonna test you and God gonna bless you. That's the enemy job, to tempt and test. And God's job is to reward you after you pass the test. Do your part and watch God do his. Don't let nothing tempt you no more. Don't let nobody make you feel like you addicted to them. Become your own addiction. When you give people the power to make you happy, they always got the power to make you happy. You become your addiction. You addicted to you. Fuck them. You got to be so strong mentally that you could go around something that once controlled you and you don't even feel that urge no more to do that no more. One day you could be addicted to drugs, addicted to smoking weed, addicted to these shit these young niggas on. Fentanyl and all this stupid shit. And one day you just wake up one day and say, I'm done. I ain't touching that shit no more. Hey, bro, don't bring that shit around me no more. I don't fuck with that shit no more, bro. I'm talking just how a street nigga talk. This how a street nigga talk. So if you're an older person right now watching me, this for the streets. This for the street. When I talk with them cuss words and all, this for the street. Man, look, man, don't bring that goddamn weed around me no more, bro. Bro, I said I don't smoke no more, bro. Y'all do that shit over there, bro. You know I'm trying to get right, bro. If you for your motherfucking dog, don't bring that shit around me. Bro, I don't want to see them hoes, bro. I'm cool with that, bro. Bro, when you going to the club, don't even call me. You know I ain't on that no more, bro. I'm on the goddamn hustle. Bro, I said I don't want to go to the casino. I don't care about no free drink. Free food, I could cook at my house. I got food stamps. You got to get that strong. If you got a problem with smoking Black and Milds or cigarettes, you got to get so strong where you throw away all your cigarettes and Black and Milds away and never smoke again in your goddamn life. I don't want to do this no more. This shit ain't doing nothing for me. Because I'm going to tell you something, right? When you get high or you get on them cigarettes and cigars and all that shit, you know what that do? That create a situation where your body feel like to get away from your problems, I'm going to smoke this 5-second cigar. Or I'm going to smoke this 5-second cigarette. Or I'm going to hit the blunt. But when that high wear down, when that tobacco high wear down, when that cigar high wear down, when you get that feeling away from you, you're going to have to go back and do it again. And that's why them corporations making billions of dollars. Because you could never escape your pain until you face it. Face your pain, baby. And turn that pain into champagne, baby. I'm done smoking. I ain't never smoking again in my life. That's what you got to tell yourself, baby. And throw that shit away and believe what you say and never look back that way again in life. And watch what you become. You're going to become a success. You're going to become a success. Because you done made your mind up. I'm done. Never again, baby. Let me tell you something about God. God know what you can do and he know what you will and won't do. He put it inside you to deal with it. Deal with that shit. Don't run from it. You got addictions in your life. You got problems in your life. You got things you're going through in your life. Face it. Accept it. When you look in the mirror, you love the way you look. So don't care about what nobody else think. This your life. When you die, ain't nobody dying with you. They gonna still be around here laughing at you. And the people that couldn't stand you gonna be talking about rest in peace to my dog, knowing damn well they couldn't stand your ass. Why not live for you now? Why not shake these habits now? Trust what I'm saying. Cause I ain't playing, baby. I need you to understand something. Real is real, fake is everywhere. Temptation is everywhere. When you come out your house, there's plenty stores to spend money at. You ever notice that? Go out your house and hit a main block and look to the right, you're going to see a Chipotle or a Burger King or a McDonald's. Look to the left, you're going to see a shopping mall or a shopping this or a store, a Five Below or something that you can afford. But how many places you can go to make some money? There's plenty ways to spend money. How many places they got up to make some money? Not many, if any. Avoid distractions. We ain't got that many days left in this year, baby. The year already started and it's already over. Get on your shit. Get on your shit, man. Stop playing with yourself, man. You keep doing what you've been doing, you're gonna keep getting what you've been getting. Life ain't gonna just magically change. You gotta go out here and make it change, baby. Some people ain't never gonna change. Stop trying to change people too, baby. You ain't Jesus Christ. You can't change nobody. You can't save nobody. That's the problem with my goddamn mama now. She thinks she could change people. You can't change nobody. She be out here trying to change strangers and shit like that and control them and shit like that. Let me tell you something. People gonna change when they get tired. When you wake up one day and you say, I'm tired, that's when you gonna change. You got to get tired first. And when you get tired of being sick and tired, you get tired and you change. 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 Change for the better. Stop talking about, I'm going to change next year. I'm going to live these last couple of days. I'm going to change right now. How about that? Never again. That's what you got to tell yourself. And then wake up and win. Because God going to reward it. Because when you tell him something, he recording it. And he going to reward it once you stick to what you told him. Because you showing him discipline. And he's showing you, he going to start blessing you. Because you showing him you discipline. And you disciplined enough to win. So what he going to do is he going to keep rewarding you and giving you and spoiling you. Because you showing him, I'm able, Lord. I'm able to get away from that. I'm able to step back. I'm able to do the James Harden and Steph Curry and step back. And the devil might be shooting at me, but I'm going to shoot back. Trust what I'm saying, baby. I ain't playing, baby. I'm live like Channel 5, baby. Check my history. It ain't no mystery, baby. I've been that. I've been that, and I'm still that, and I'm still him, baby. Trust what I'm saying. Ain't nothing changed but the weather, baby. Don't nothing change but the weather, baby. Keep getting this money, keep grinding, keep working. Stay out them haters' face. Keep grinding, baby. Another year gone. Today is the youngest you will ever be and the oldest you ever been. Please don't play with your life. Please stop thinking you could change people. Change yourself first. If you want to change people, be the change that people got to see in order for them to change. You can't change nobody until you change yourself. You are the first display to your kids. Change yourself in front of your kids and let them know that God rescued me and look what he'll do for you. Show your kids that God is real. Increase their belief so you can increase your peace. Real is real, fake is every goddamn will. Everywhere you turn, there's some fake people out here. Get closer to the real. Chase the real. And when you're real, you ain't got that many friends. When you're real, you're going to wind up alone. When you're real, you're going to have to stay home because you don't want to be around them fake people all the time. And if you got a fake, you ain't going. How many times people call you and be like, man, come around. Well, I don't want to go around there. In your mind, you saying that. You scared to tell them that because that's what they want you to do. But you go around there anyway. You know why? Because you scared to be alone, baby. But you got to be strong to be alone. And God going to test you before he bless you. And don't never go around nobody that you don't want to be around, baby. If they don't represent what you stand for, then you don't need to be around them no more. Real is real, fake is everywhere. There's a lot of fake people out here. There's a lot of people that pretend like they real, but they don't know nothing about it. They ain't never did nothing about it. They ain't never been around it. They mama ain't real, they daddy ain't real, baby. And a hater mama and a hater daddy make hater children, baby. And that's what you dealing with, the haters that the mama and the daddy created. Or the selfish people that they created, baby. Real is real, fake is every goddamn well. Y'all make sure y'all share this video, baby. If you're ready, type 1111 in the comments right now. Everybody on here watching, I need you to download my book. Go to Apple Music, iTunes, Google Play, cause see, I'm used to brick and mortar, not click and order. I'm used to the old school where we used to sell shit hand to hand. So y'all pardon me when I don't know all the goddamn platforms, but it's available everywhere. Go get my book, my audio book. Type in Nino Brown, How They Went Broke. Type in Nino Brown, Mackin and Stackin. Download my audio books tonight. Download my audiobooks today. Download all my audiobooks. Then when you finish that, download 1111 by Nino Brown. That's my album. I just worked on something with Zero. I got that coming out. Y'all get ready for that. Me and Zero worked all this week. We've been working. This whole week we've been working, dog. So guess what? We got something big about to drop. Get ready for that. Zero, a real nigga, solid as a rock. Love that nigga, real nigga. Real ass nigga. I fuck with Zero. One of the realest niggas I met in this game is Zero. If you don't know him, look him up. But he a legend in my book. He a legend of Texas. He definitely a legend to the game. He bring a lot to the game. Trust me. Nigga done went to war with everybody and beat every battle he been in. Trust what I'm saying. Listen. Y'all make sure y'all share this video. Y'all make sure y'all download my album 1111. I'm gonna explain what 1111 means. So the word Jesus Christ all together is 11 letters. If you break up the last letter on the word Christ, which is T, you got 11, 11. 11, 11. Jesus Christ is 11 letters. The word Christ has a letter T at the end of it, and that's the cross. If you break up the letter T, you got 11. Jesus Christ, the word together is 11. 1111 stands for new beginnings, new changes, new blessings, abundance in your life. If you're ready for blessings right now, type 1111 in the comments. I need somebody to subscribe to my channel right now. If you're watching this video and you ain't subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button right now. Hit the post notification button right now. Let me know you rocking with Nino Brown right now. Type 1111 in the comments right now if you're ready for new beginnings. And I want you to wake up and act like new beginnings coming into your life, like so God can do it tonight. God finna send you your blessings time you go to pray. I need somebody to get on here and drop 1111 in the super chat right now. Or a cash app right now. It's all good if you can't. It's all good if you can, baby. Thank you so much for watching my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching my Facebook channel. Thank you so much for checking me out on Instagram. Thank you so much, baby, for supporting the movement. God bless y'all, baby. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel right now, baby. If you want to meet Nino Brown live in person, subscribe to my YouTube channel right now so I can see that you're rocking with Nino Brown, because I check my subscriptions, baby. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Download all my audiobooks. And when I meet you, I'm going to see if you got my audiobook and my album. And make sure that you type 1111 in the comments right now. Thank you so much for them super chats. God bless you for that. Eat Fitness, Tyler Legit. Shout out to Pam Hair Expo on here. Shout out to everybody on here showing love, baby. Even the ones I don't know. B Ross, what's up with your B Ross? Shout out to everybody. God bless y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure you share this video, baby. And type 1111 in the comments right now. Make sure y'all support the movement. We the business.